what's up? I was trying to get a couple things done before I got started. Like, get my phone plugged in, because I forgot to charge it earlier while I was dashing. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I've got this funky new setup. And yeah, echo, great. There we go. All right, who's all here? Scrabble, hello. Taylin, what's up? Deanna, Blonde, Bill, welcome back, Bill. Yeah, I've got a new setup. This is absolutely weird. I'm seeing myself on two screens. I'll upload a picture to the community tab of my new kind of setup. Darlene, how are you? I want an update on that Hy-Vee order stealing. Yeah. So that guy, I talked to a couple other dashers, and nobody has seen him before. Probably had a backup role in like Jersey Shore or something. I mean, just that kind of look. Florida license plate, maroon Toyota. I asked today and they didn't see him. Yanish, what's up? Andrew, my market is dead. Too many dashers. Used to make 200 a day and barely making 60. Good Lord. Yeah, there's a lot more dashers now. Most dashers in my area are in the same boat. Yeah, we just got to get creative. I had those grocery pickups randomly start back up, and I've only had one shop and deliver so far this week. I love the priest in the Jeep. My mind goes to very odd places. Kimmy, hey, how are you? Nick, how's it going? All right, so what I got going on right now is I am live streaming on one phone. I've got my second phone right next to it with the live chat. Thank you. QC Native help. Help with what? I dash from 7 a.m. to 8 all night. With only taking bathroom breaks and to eat. I was gonna say, if you're going without taking bathroom breaks, brother, you got a bladder of steel. I didn't bypass any comments. I said thank you. Dan, I'm running 4 apps and hardly making anything. I'll just have to go to Fort Leonard Wood and work one of those days. We have an Air National Guard base in our area that it's decent size. It's right by the airport, but just everybody has them, has the dashers or delivery drivers leave their food at the guard shack. So, hello, sorry, typo. Oh, no problem, no worries. I love your vids. I've only been dashing a month. Lisa, thank you. How has your first month been as a dasher? Are you doing it part-time, full-time? Andrew, I've been watching for a month. Appreciate it, brother. Question, why did my AR go from 70 to 0 after declining only 2 orders? That's DoorDash for you. How long have you been dashing? Melissa St. Joe checking in. Appreciate it. I'm traveling this week, but I'll dash when I get there. Well, if you're traveling, safe travels, Tori. Joey, what's up? If you're not new, you may need to contact support. Yeah, there's another person on YouTube. Was it Meaty Mama? I think I heard. She had an issue with her AR, called in, and I think they were able to get it fixed, or they were able to figure out what was going on. I have 117 deliveries, fairly new. And it went from that to 0. Yeah, there's got to be an issue then if it went down that much. AR is weird. It is. AR is beyond weird. Last week, what, Tuesday, Wednesday, my AR was horrible. By generally where it's at, it was down to about 50, and then by Saturday it was back up to like 78. I got no idea. What is your opinion on resetting AR? I've heard other people get theirs reset, or DoorDash offered a reset. Mine, as far as like resetting back to 100, my AR reset yesterday, took every order, I'm at 100. Oh man, I would be in a straitjacket, Joey. I really would. I've declined dozens and dozens, and I'm still at 30%. Yeah, it's like trying to figure out what color the letter 7 smells like, to be honest. I remember when your AR was going up on its own. Exactly. I completely forgot about that. I'll find the video and probably link it to the replay. But yeah, it went up, what, 4 or 5% by itself. Every time I went back out, back in, back out, every time it went up one, up, up, and I'm glad that I had the GoPro, because I wouldn't have believed it if somebody had told me that had happened. I got an email to reset it, didn't even do. No. See, you're ahead of me, because apparently DoorDash doesn't like me enough to send me an email asking me if I wanted to have mine reset. Everyone is a top dasher here, so I actually make more right now, not chasing AR. Yeah, I mean, I guess on one hand, look at it this way, because that's a huge difference between DoorDash and Uber. DoorDash will, in their credit, let a certain number of drivers on that, I guess at this point, don't have top dasher. Uber, everybody on your block, everybody in your neighborhood could be an Uber or Uber Eats driver, and you could literally all be on at the exact same time, sitting there staring at each other. Okay, I wanted to stay up to say hello, getting up for the morning orders. Well, appreciate you staying up and saying, hey, Tori, it's good to see you. I just do $30 a day part-time after work. $900 a month pays for my mortgage. That's awesome. That is awesome. Have a great night, Tori. Bomb City, I too got the reset email yesterday. I've never seen it. I have never seen it. I have a full-time W-2, so I dash part-time and try to make a couple hundred a week for extra income. All right, yeah, I mentioned it in, well, today's recording, so you guys will see that tomorrow, but there was a DoorDash driver in Oakland. Pulled up to drop off a pizza order at a business. Camera caught the whole thing. Driver gets out, takes the food out, sets it down, snaps a picture, grabs the food, throws it back into his car, and takes off. That happened. The article came out last night. People, DoorDash is just letting everybody on. If you have a pulse. All right, try to catch up. All right, so starting at 0. I dash part-time to buy my son a car. Since he's almost 16, dash about 20 hours a week. What an awesome mom you are for doing that. The audacity of people. Yeah, I mean, this day, I mean, it's 2023. There's a camera everywhere. Scrabble, and this is why DoorDash needs to stop letting every moron on. Agreed. At this point, if you have a pulse and access to a vehicle, you can probably get on. I have 3 income streams: music, Amazon driver, and DoorDash is the only app I use. I just tried it. Oh, exactly, Andrew. I mean, at least in my area, if you get a Pizza Hut order, they'll give you a pizza bag. So I've got like 5 extra. Yeah, I've got 3 in my car, and then I've got 5 extra just sitting on a shelf. Blonde, you know I have extra pizza bags. Why didn't you just ask me for one if you don't have one? Susie, hey, how are you? Scrabble, yeah, Papa John's here. I know the district manager. I'm gonna have to give him some crap about not offering pizza bags. Those Pizza Hut orders for $2.50 and collect cash. Nope. Yeah, no. I've tried a couple cash on delivery with Papa John's. Wow. Kimmy, I need a pizza bag. I use my catering bag. Yeah, I have a couple extra. If you find me on Instagram, I believe it's at the Brash Dasher. Just send me a message. We'll figure out a way to get you a pizza bag. Uber had great earnings today. Dash is on. Yeah, their DoorDash should get an uptick on their stock. Yeah, Andrew, just go ahead and reach out to me. Like I said, on Instagram. That's the best. Well, with the exception of the comments, it's the best way to get me directly. I wouldn't carry cash anyway for those orders. No way I'm taking the risk. Yeah, no, I agree. Christian in Omaha, what's up? We've got 39 people in chat. That is. I don't even know what we were at last week. I don't pay attention to the numbers. I just try not to go into some tangent or down some rabbit hole. 520, what's up, brother? What's your Insta? It should be at the Brash Dasher. Too many scary things happening out there. Stop working after dark. Yeah, it's. Well, I think I should be okay. I had to innuendo in the video today, but I just want to know how to get a Decline It All t-shirt. There should be in the store tab on the channel. There should be a link for shirts and stickers. I got the Decline It All shirts and the Decline It All stickers. And those are all print on demand. So you order it, I push it through to Printful, and then they do the printing and the shipping. Appreciate it, Susie. When I go to St. Louis, I go to certain Papa John's. It's good to have places that will give you stuff. Thinking about wearing a cam. Was out dashing Saturday night. They're okay. As far as like body cam and that, I film all of my stuff with the GoPro Hero 9. Target has a off-brand. You can get it at other places, but if you it's like half the price of a GoPro. But they've got really good reviews. I cannot remember the name of it though. Just give you a follow on Insta. Thank you. Hopefully I'm not repeating myself. I see 44 dope people. I see, yeah, 46, but one of them is actually me. Love the humor in your videos. Appreciate that, MH. It just comes out. Sometimes I have to edit some things out. Try to keep it PG, at least in the videos. I had a run-in with an Amazon driver last night. Said I was following him around, stealing packages. Even blocked my car with his... Wow. He must have been let go at the post office. Sounds like somebody going postal. Sorry, late, stupid domestic crap. How long does your GoPro last? It depends. If I forget, sometimes I forget to turn my camera off, like completely off when I'm driving like a long distance, but I usually go through 2 batteries a day while I'm out recording. The batteries get ate up pretty quick. Good evening from North Carolina. Enjoy watching your videos. Appreciate it. See, it's not just, it's all the time. I have people see, I can't talk. I'm using DoorDash to save up and get out of girlfriend's place. Too much drama. Andrew, I've been there. I've done that. I got the t-shirt. So hopefully you can get out of there, man. People nowadays. Yeah, you had somebody want to talk about their crazy drop-off today here in town? I'm not calling somebody out, but I'm calling somebody out. They can if they want to. They don't have to. Very crazy, similar to the Amazon incident. Like button smash, appreciate it. Trying to keep up with everybody's comments. You guys are killing it. This is amazing. Am I allowed to say killing it on YouTube? Hopefully I am. I just said it twice. Sarah Elizabeth, how are you? Kimmy, just no tippers is the most excitement I get. Some days boring is the best day possible. Literally have no emotions ever. Smile. I smirk. I have some dental work that I need to get done, so I just like deadpan. Um, I can I can do it on cue though. So I mean, let's see. It's going well. How are you, Dave? What's up? Susie, he smiles often. I smirk, and I do have the ability. I can go from like that. So, hey, just wanted to say you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Hopefully, this is working out better than last week. Hey, Charlie, how are you doing tonight? I cannot believe that guy was talking to people. I know it. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Survived another day of DoorDash, so can't complain there. Yeah, the DoorDash. I'm not even sure if I can call him a DoorDash driver. Like I said earlier, I have not seen him before. I talked to a couple other DoorDash drivers. They've never seen him before. I don't know if he's new. I don't usually mind DG. I'm assuming you're talking about Dollar General. 90% of the Dollar General orders in my area are trash. I'd rather do Walgreens orders. Susie, they blocked him on their end, but I think they still have to reach out to DoorDash to get him blocked. Walgreens does good in my market, 3 to 4 a mile. See, a lot of those are nice, Capone, because it's like Walgreens, CVS, McDonald's. Because I mean, you can get some decent McDonald's orders, but those three, there are so many in an area. I think I counted there's 14 McDonald's in my market, and there's probably an equal number of Walgreens. So picking up from those places, it's generally a lot of short distance. DG is the last ditch when you need those last shopping orders to get Dash anytime. See, I've had one shop and deliver sent to me this week in the first 2 days. What's your acceptance rate on DoorDash? I started the day at 78, and I think I'm at 73. And I accepted and declined probably like 15 orders. Over the span of 15 orders, accepting and declining, it hasn't moved from 73. You know that when I worked at the post office, you were not allowed to say that word at all. Oh, going postal? Walgreens is okay here. I'm just really picky about shop and delivers. Yeah, I generally don't like shopping, but it is fun to see. It's fun to spend other people's money. All right, look up my comment. What they are. They reset my AR. I dashed all day yesterday, all day today. My acceptance rate is now at 82. I'm getting much better orders than I was last week. I've noticed, I don't know if it's just because it's the time of the month that it is, but I've seen a lot better orders above 70. I have 90 ratings and almost 600 deliveries. Most don't rate. No, that's true. A lot of people that rate just tend to have something to complain about. What do you want to be when you grow up? Is that what that says? What do you want to do when you grow up? I'm kind of doing it, to be honest. I'm not working for anybody but myself. I'm kind of setting my own terms. Violet, hello, how are you? Now, if you'd asked what do I want to be when I grow up, I would have said tall. Or taller. That's the only thing keeping me from Top Dasher. What's that, Susie? I may have missed that comment. Missed around 20%, but I'm doing research for a video about high AR. I think a lot of it has to do with the time of the month. As far as orders, sometimes it's pure luck. Saturday, the 12-hour dash, I was getting big. I was getting really decent orders over and over and over. It just, at some point, it didn't stop. I think I took 8 in a row that were paying about $2 a mile. It was nuts. Let's see. 520, appreciate it. Yeah, there's enough for everybody, you know. Which gig tubers do you watch? I watch Pedro, Nova, not usually when I'm dashing though. Just because when I'm out dashing and recording, Bud Soda, I've watched a little bit of. I tend to turn on like history podcasts and that when I'm out dashing. Just because when I'm recording and that, I don't want subliminal stuff getting in when I'm recording, so I start sounding like somebody else, if that makes sense. Scrabble, you're in Georgia. Okay. I was just watching Lou and Mary. That's Long Island Dashing? No. I'm horrible with names. I'm good with you guys because you guys are always commenting. So I'm able to put a name to a face, name to a picture. I'd like to retire in about 8 years and dash to supplement my retirement. Do you think DoorDash will be around in 5 to 10? It will be. It will be around. Whether it's going to be worth dashing at that point. But depends how much you want to supplement. And like I know everybody's experience and everybody's what they're aiming for is different. Don't forget to watch Sarah Elizabeth. Yes, I will check Sarah out. That sounded bad. Sorry, Sarah. I will check out your channel. Are you too much information now? Michelle, thank you. Thank you for laughing at that, Sarah. I feel like that's just how folks are from your patient picker or something be around. I think patient picker usually comments. I need to branch out and check out other channels. Like I said, when I'm out dashing, I really don't watch any other gig content. It's a New York thing. It is a New York thing. I was recommended one of your videos weeks ago and instantly stopped. I appreciate it, Sarah. I will check out your channel. I promise. To knock or not to knock? That is the question. The answer is in the drop-off instructions. If it says to knock, knock. If it says not to knock, don't knock. If it doesn't say anything, don't knock. Most of the time that I see comments about not knocking or please do not knock, they have a Ring doorbell, which means they already see that you're there. So never knock unless they tell you to. Deanna, you're in Rolla. St. Joseph. I did have a delivery at one point. They wanted me to knock We Will Rock You. So I did that. I probably should have been recording at the time, but I wasn't. Whitley, good to see you. Yeah, you've been on the channel for a while. I appreciate it. I put thank you stickers on their bags with my name on it. My rating is fine. That's a good idea, Kimmy. I also keep extra plastic bags in the trunk, in the trunk. Every once in a while, you get a grocery order and bags just rip. Valerie, what did you think about Pedro's Sunday Live? I tried to get on. I think I tried to get on too late though. As far as that goes, I think it comes down to each individual person, each individual market. My circumstances are different than yours. Some of you guys are married, have kids, trying to make extra money for soccer practice or whatever. Some of you have roommates, some live by yourselves. I'm 36, single with no kids. So do I need to make as much as somebody else with 3 kids? No. Do I work that hard? I work 7 days a week. I keep extra straws and cup holders in my car. That's a really good idea. Definitely the extra straws. $59 of you in here. It is getting harder and harder to keep track, but I'm doing my best. Congrats, Bomb City. I'm single and no kids, just me and my cat. And the great thing about cats is sometimes they want attention and sometimes they just want to be left alone. Every day that ends is with Y. Exactly. And I figured out the only day that actually doesn't end with Y is tomorrow. Until you get there. Even today and yesterday end with Y. I have extra cup holders with handles because Sonic. Who mentioned Sonic? Who had to bring Sonic up? All right, who brought up Sonic? I'm not mad. Just you can admit it. It's okay. And even when they're not out of them, Melissa, they still try to give you the drinks without them. 2 years ago, I picked up an order, and I remember this because the employee thought I insulted them. Um, I guess maybe their intelligence. I pull up drive through. It is 6 items, 6 or 7. Every single one of them drinks. I'm in a Chrysler 200. Employee at the drive-through window starts handing me 1 drink, 2 drinks. I'm like, how many cup holders do you think I have? I'm not driving a minivan. You don't see a whole soccer team in the back. I had a customer think they were funny and told me to knock the beat to the Foo Fighters song Everlong. Yes, I love those customers. They're like, oh, they're not gonna do it. Then you do it, and they're like, whoa. I got a $20 tip out of that little gem. It pays to know your music. Y'all should see the orders I'm getting. I have a wow. Another thing I need to share. I've been meaning to. I have this last Halloween before I started vlogging, had a leave it door pizza order, just a single pizza, and the customer had a skeleton hard hat, safety vest, and that sitting on their bench, and I actually put the order on the skeleton's lap. Said that he looked a little hungry. Nothing but bones. From Wichita, Kansas. DoorDash here is hard. Yeah, there's way too many drivers everywhere. We gotta get creative and have patience, because the honeymoon phase for these new drivers will fade, and as long as I've been doing this, internet god, yes. Schedule, especially if you're a top dasher, schedule, because there are only so many scheduled spots. So if nothing else, you can knock somebody out from. But if you're not top dasher, definitely schedule. Lisa, totally something I would have done. Sarcasm. It's a natural gift. I would have done that too, Dave. Yeah. Crap, squirrel. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I'm in the Central Time Zone, so it's 3 p.m. for me. So 4 p.m. East Coast, 2 p.m. West. You can go on. Today's Tuesday. So today, right now, you can go on to DoorDash, into the app, go to schedule, and schedule your time for next Monday. So if you haven't done that and you're having a hard time getting on or getting hours, and you've got a minimum, I think it's a minimum of 200 lifetime trips, you can schedule out earlier. Otherwise, you have to wait till midnight. No, you made it. Oh, in the comments I did, Deanna. I tried jumping onto the StreamYard, but it was full. You should never take a 250 order ever. I will not take a 250 order if I'm sitting at the restaurant and the customer's across the street. Yep, I schedule every single day at 3. Yes, the scheduling is key. If I can promise you that you guys will at least see a difference if you start scheduling out instead of just trying to get on. I'll not take anything under $4, and $4 has to be 1 mile or less. I'm right about there with you on that, Susie. I like 450. I'll do 450 for 2 miles or less if it's at least taking me from one hot spot to the other. Letting them time out is best. Keep them bouncing in the system longer. Now, every once in a while, I've noticed that you can pause your dash for 30 minutes. Go back on, dash for an hour, pause it again, and it'll let you, it resets to 35. It's not supposed to. If you look at what DoorDash is saying, you're allotted 35 minutes of break time, no matter how much you've scheduled out. Gwen, I try to schedule out, but this whole week is used up, and Monday of next week it won't allow me to schedule. Okay, Gwen, at midnight tonight, I don't know why I pointed up. At midnight, you can schedule for next Monday. So once you've reached a certain number of deliveries, it'll allow you to schedule out at 3 p.m. You'll let them time out unless one. Blonde, yes. Just decline it. If it's a terrible order, just decline it. I've noticed that a few times. If you don't do anything and you just let it time out, it will come back and possibly stacked with something. Or by itself. Valerie, I've been scheduling and I've been getting better orders. Yeah, I mean, at least with scheduling, you're able to get on. And with the scheduling, you can get on 15 minutes prior to whatever time you scheduled. And I've heard, don't hold me to it. Some people, some other dashers that I've talked to, you can schedule, or when you do schedule, if you're not on 15 minutes after, they'll end your scheduled dash. For me, I tested it yesterday and today, and I get a notification. I get a text message and a notification from the app that I scheduled myself to dash 15 minutes ago. After 30 minutes, they'll cancel it. Time out. Trying to stay caught up. There's 57. Hey, Ridge Hill, Jilly. Live your life. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate it. Hopefully I'm not yelling. Resellers, what's up? Abstract is a top dasher. Can't we dash anytime? Yes, you can dash anytime. What I did was I started scheduling a week out last week when my AR was way down. I was asking Charlie, as a veteran, dashing on base is very good in my area. All right, did I miss a question here? As a veteran, dashing on base is very good in my area. Whatever you can do to make it work, Jay Grand, grind it out. Almost 60 people up in here. Nice. Let's go. I still need to get my AR back to 70. AM is 64. Well, the good news is it's May 2nd, so you got 28 days, 29 days. Just got done working 12 hours. Glad I caught you live. Man. Hope it was a very profitable 12 hours for you. Is ending dash or scheduling and no showing frowned upon by the algorithm? I don't believe it is. Make sure y'all thumbs up the stream. Thank you, Sarah. What are your daily goals? As far as when I'm out driving, I aim for 150 a day. Puts me at 900 a week if I'm working 6 days. But I also have eBay, which is maybe a couple hundred a month that I bring in on that. And then pressure washing. Which I schedule the pressure washing for usually on like Sundays. Although it paid off for me having a job last Monday, as bad as last week was. What's your eBay category? Baseball, basketball, football cards. I flipped that cardboard. Sarah, is your channel monetized? It is monetized. I think I have the supers turned on. And then whatever ad revenue. Dave, what do you sell on eBay? Sports cards. I wish I sold sports cars, but no, sports cards. I feel like depending on your market, everyone's goals will be different. Very much agreed with that. And so I work every day, at least 8 to 10 hours dashing. Any advice for not getting burned out? Take a day off. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't take a day off. No, I'm actually getting better. I'm trying to take Sundays off. Gotta take a day off. Definitely need a day off. Even if you're raised on Scrabble, thank you. So abstract. Even if you take a day off from DoorDash gig work and you do yard work for an entire day, or you deep clean your house or rearrange it or pressure wash a driveway or whatever, that can make a difference too. For me, I pretty much always have to be doing something. So as far as not getting burnout, pick another, get a hobby, pick another app to work, No problem. Yeah, I mean, I work every day, whether it's DoorDash or there's days that there's Sundays that I'll take a when I take a day off, I'll sit in front of the computer for 6 hours and do eBay, just listing stuff. All right. Elkhorn area, not bad. 144th and Maple. Oh, Christian, I know that area. I worked at the Papa John's up there off of 100 and what's that? 168th and Pacific, I think. Did you ever get to Papa John's ask if they're rehiring drivers? No, I have not. I will I will talk to my guy there tomorrow. I worked at Papa John's too. Honestly, it's not a bad place to work for. I mean, if you enjoy driving, you enjoy delivering, and you don't want to do DoorDash, my two locations are. Yeah, the managers here for Papa John's, they don't use DoorDash unless absolutely necessary. And what I have found out from them as far as how they dispatch or what gets dispatched to DoorDash isn't necessarily orders that have no tips. It's often they like to keep their drivers close because obviously the closer the driver is to the store, the more deliveries they can do, which means the less Papa John's has to use DoorDash. So the stores will generally push out the farther orders to DoorDash. I don't have to mop or work living with DoorDash. No, that's true. At some point, I want to try to break my delivery record on during during a DoorDash. That's probably going to be 14, 16, 18-hour day. I think it's usually a 10-minute radius. That sounds about right. Or work with youngins that don't want to work. That is unfortunately a lot. What is the most deliveries you've done in a day before? Matthew, the most deliveries I did in a day at Papa John's was 42. I did 42 deliveries in 10 and a half hours. On DoorDash, I think the most I've done was 34. Matthew, yeah, that was a day. Fortunately, I don't remember most of it. Is it easy to transfer from direct card to account? Abstract, yeah, they're. Hmm. The number of times that I've seen employees just standing around, screwing around. What did you make taking that many? Just in tips, not counting hourly, just in cash tips, 200. I cleared 240 cash. Sometimes it's tempting to go back and deliver, but I don't play well with others. Yeah, that was almost. That was like 9 years ago. Popeyes. I realized the other day this T-shirt and the orange color is the same for Popeyes. I could probably walk in there if they didn't pay attention, if they didn't notice a Sasquatch on my back, and just start grabbing chicken. How many deliveries did I do on Saturday? 31. I do 20 deliveries in a day. I go home and immediately fall into my bed. I wish I had that ability, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was 31, Matthew. Are we talking about the Dasher Direct card? Dude, I need to step my game up. Now, abstract, that was in 12 hours. That was in 12 hours. Dasher Direct is the way to go. MC, I agree with you. Hey, how are you? Appreciate it, abstract. Um, we are to prevent situations like Bud Soda and Phoenix Driver. I don't know. I have no details on those, but yeah, no. Do what you got to do. The only thing that curved me from doing the Dasher Direct was a few months ago, and that system went down for like 3 days. If you guys are ever sitting there bored while you're out dashing and you're not watching YouTube, go to Twitter. Just go to Twitter, search hashtag DoorDash. You will thank me or possibly hate me later. Nah, you'll thank me. If you see the number of people complaining about how long it's taking to get their food, it's the faces of no tippers. MC, no problem, man. Toll tag is going to be useful. Melissa, are you talking about going to Twitter? Yes. Oh my God. That is. I might just do a whole video at some point about comments from. No, I can't because somebody else got in trouble for that, I think, on YouTube. So I won't do that. But I encourage you, just don't do it with kids around. You can as long as you blot out the names. Okay. I will consider that then. There's just go check it out. Like I said, no kids around though. The entertainment for hours, yes. It Dasher, Lincoln is really busy right now. If you'd like to dash, simply open. Oh, because it's 9 o'clock, and in my area, that's when people. That's when the majority of the no tippers start ordering. DoorDash use that to deactivate drivers. Yeah, that's what I was like. Maybe not. 10 o'clock there. Okay. I just got the same notice. How many of us just got the same exact notice? All right at the same time. On Monday, I kid you not, all my Uber Eats offers were $2 and some change. I dashed for 8 hours and only 20. That is really creepy, by the way, Matthew. That really is. I can't believe we all got that at the same time. See, it's not even people. Everybody gets upset at DoorDash. Realize that you're getting upset at a piece of technology. You're getting a piece of software. You're not even getting mad at a person. But I stand by what I said the other day when I said, Tony, you can go sit on a cactus. All the new folks, teachers, students, dash anytime. That is one thing that's gonna kind of help in my market. Red 5, what's up? Is here in a couple weeks. School's letting out, but also college graduation and college students leaving for the summer, so there will be less college students dashing. This is earn by time season. I'm gonna try doing the earn by time again here at some point. But no, fortunately, I'm dashing now listening to your podcast in my earpods. Well, I better be careful of what I say then, Nicole. Drive safe. I work in a college town as well, so yeah, I don't even know, at some point there was like 20 some thousand college students in town. That was the swing of the population of Lincoln. Earn by time isn't offered for me yet. Be thankful on one, I guess on one hand, unless you're getting a bunch of Taco Bell orders, or if you're driving at 3 o'clock in the morning, sitting in line at McDonald's for 20 minutes. Bomb City dashing. I'm doing the same. Now I sound like now I feel like I'm like a radio personality. Overnight is good for earn by time. I'm gonna do. Okay, so I haven't figured it out yet. Make that McMoney. I appreciate the Mick joke. Red 5, they're building a Hy-Vee in my market. Good. That is really good. Earned by time in my area is 16 plus peak pay when available. Yeah, it's $13.50 in my market, and the only time that I've seen peak pay lately is from like 1 to 3 a.m. for a whole extra $1. You can keep your $1 or $2 that I'd make and let me sleep. Blonde, what are you like? What did I say that was funny? Or I guess which thing? I'm sure there was maybe a couple. I haven't seen the earn by time option in my area yet. Cherish that, Matthew. Cherish that. I went to pick up one time and the door was locked, so I went through the drive-thru and they told me to go inside. I've had that happen. And I let them know that their door was locked. They told me no, it wasn't. I told them to go check before I drove back around. I haven't seen earn by time in my area either. Elephant, cherish it. Cherish that. EBT will come, but depending on your markets, you really have to play around with it. Tuesdays are probably a good day for it, to be honest. Taco Bell near me always had the lobby closed. It's annoying. Matthew, that's half the reason I'm here. That is half the reason that I have a YouTube channel. You're a brave man for wanting to shop at a grocery store on the first of the month. I wouldn't say brave, I would say crazy. But thank you. I will shop anytime. The more I shop for other people and the more money I spend of other people's, the more money that I have that I don't like spending. If you're a top dasher, never do earn by time during the day. I would probably never do earn by time then. Nah, at some point I'm going to, because I'm gonna come June, I think, I'm gonna dash my way out to Washington State for a few weeks. I didn't want to offend. Red, it takes a lot to offend me. I think I'm almost unoffendable. Is that a word? Unoffendable? How do you manage to stay motivated enough to go out and dash? I struggle sometimes with burnout. For me, 3 things. YouTube, you guys are separate from YouTube, and my savings account. That is a big motivation for me. I have been doing the $1 challenge since the beginning of the year. And at this moment, I have saved around $1,800. Yeah, I think I've saved around, I think I have about $1,800 in savings just from doing the $1 challenge. At some point that'll probably go to paying off my car early or whatever, but just getting into the habit of saving. What is your limit for sitting waiting for an order in a certain area? Depends on the time of day and how communicative the restaurant is. If I'm being ignored, I'll wait 5 minutes. If they're actually honest and upfront with me and they're like, hey, it's gonna be about 10 minutes, depending on the time of day, I'll wait. Why do you hate Aldi's? I had a really bad experience the very first time I shopped at Aldi. So it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. I think I'd been doing Instacart. It was on Instacart. I had been doing Instacart for like 3 weeks, and I had it was a decent amount per items. But I get there, and the very first thing that happens is I need to find a quarter so I can use the grocery basket. And at that point, I've been doing a little bit of DoorDash and mostly Uber, so I didn't carry any money on me. So that was the first bad that that was the very first thing that I was like annoyed at with Aldi about. All right, what restaurant has given the worst Dasher experience in your career? Oh, man, that's a really good question. Popeyes, Popeyes, and Taco Bell. Which, like I said earlier, Taco Bell's half the reason that I have the YouTube channel to start with. Taco Bell, Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, B Dubs is right up there. Panda Express, Panda Not So Express. Why is it chicken places? Uh, MC generally most of the reason that it's Popeyes is because they do chicken and they're always waiting on chicken. You'd think that they would always have some cooking. I was gonna say that Taco Bell one on Willowbrook is pretty bad. Depends on the time of day. The one in my market, the one that's, I mean, who here eats Taco Bell? Melissa, if you don't have a Popeyes, yes. To be thankful. Speaking of carrying money, would you ever do a cash on delivery order? I've done a couple. Not really worth it, in my opinion. Because what happens is it totally, at least for me, it screwed me up mentally. Because you've got, say it's your first order. It's a cash on delivery. It's paying $3, and the total's 40, or say the total's 37. God, I hope I'm explaining this right. So you get there. There's no tip. They give you $40. Now your next, however many orders, you're not going to see your actual balance go up. It's filling in that $40 that you already have in your hand. So, okay, what am I missing here? My other blacklist person, the juicy crab. The name offends me too. I'm gonna behave. Hook and Reel is a seafood spot here. I have juicy crab. So that really is the name of a place, the Juicy Crab. All right. Somebody came up. Never mind. Never mind. Somebody came up mentioning a juicy crab to me. I'd tell them to go see a doctor and get rid of it. But when I need a laugh, I go in just to see the bookshelf of undelivered orders. Crafty Crab and Red Lobster. had a Red Lobster here. The rent. So basically, what happened was the Red Lobster was on the property of Sears, and the managing or the landlord who was leasing it from somebody else was collecting the rent money from Red Lobster and pocketing it, not pushing it on. So all of a sudden it comes out that Red Lobster's closing down because they're like 8 months behind. And this was right after the Rona. So they got put out of business, unfortunately, by somebody else. What GPS do you all use? You guys feel free to answer. I don't use GPS. I know it sounds weird, but I don't. Kimmy, yeah, no, I don't use GPS. I'm one of those weirdos. Apple, Google, Sapphire. Brown's been doing deliveries in this area so long he knows where it all is. You're not wrong. Every once in a while, I'll pull up and be like, that road's new. But I've been basically delivering from one end of town to the other in my market for going on 10 years. My face is starting. It's a little warm in here. I want to turn the ceiling fan on, but I don't want to, like, see this change. It's all that voodoo. Don't be blaming it on the voodoo. I don't need to use GPS, but honestly, I double tap. That sounded bad. I double tap on the map on DoorDash. And I'll zoom in and I'll look. I'm like, I'm here. I need to go 3 blocks, make a right, go down a block, make a left, and look for 7131. Especially in really spread out office parks or apartment complexes. Oh, Sapphire, man, that sucks. You got a random fact. I'm the one that I'm the phone a friend. If you guys are ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, phone a friend. That's me. If you or anybody that you know has a Sam's Club membership, with that membership you can get your tires fixed for free if you catch a tire. Scooter Bud, what's up? Spots always come at the most inopportune time. Yes, they do. But yeah, Sam's Club. If you or anybody you know has a membership, you can get your tire fixed or tire plugged for free. Does not have to be your vehicle either. I have 2 cars and a Elantra, which is my everyday car. I usually go to Discount Tire. Sam's membership is good for tires and gas, honestly. It is. I don't know what they're up to, but I'll patch it for free as long as the nail isn't in the sidewall. Yeah, there's a lot of places like that. Well, they'll at least patch it if it's not in the sidewall. DoorDash always sends me to the wrong way. Sends me the wrong way to a particular subway, so I just go the right way. That's another reason I don't use GPS, because I don't like being told what to do. And Siri has such a condescending voice. And Siri's
Okay, I found this on the web for how to use such a condescending voice. Check it out.
Hang on. Wow. Okay. I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight, that's for sure. Was not expecting that. Usually I have to use the word hey before. Do you ever consider using Uber Eats instead of DoorDash? I've tried Uber Eats. One thing I found out is I also do Uber, or I have Uber. So since I'm prioritized for Uber instead of Uber Eats, other drivers that are just prioritized for Uber Eats get prioritized over me. Yeah, I definitely needed a drink for that one. That was nuts. Alexa, please smack Siri for me. Yeah, you guys heard it. I talk about her having a condescending voice, and I got told what's up. Not enough IPAs. There's more in the fridge. The movie Megan. I have not. How many times y'all got free food drinks from Cancellations? Twice? Maybe 3 times? No, twice. Twice. In the past year, maybe twice, and then Charlie was nice enough to share. Yeah, Starbucks. Why would somebody order Starbucks and then wait until they're 3 blocks from the house to cancel it? I can only drink so much coffee in a day. Dude, pick up. What's up, brother? Set for 3.5 hours in Silverdale, Washington, with not one order. Going back to being a handyman. It's good to have more than one trade, that's for sure. Which I would have. Wait, is that from a customer canceling? Yeah, the customer actually canceled their Starbucks order when I was 3 blocks away from their house. So usually it's food I don't want to eat. Okay, so I have had it happen I have had it. I have had it happen 3 times. Then there was a Starbucks one. I had somebody cancel their Chipotle order. Does DoorDash contact you when that happened? No, you get a text message that order's been canceled. So you're sitting there, excuse me, or driving there, getting a ding on your phone on so and so's order's been canceled. I got this food now. Usually its own food. How long have you had this channel? How long have you had this channel? I've actually only had this channel since middle of November. Good old Jerry Springer. Yeah, that one was a shock. It's possible that they were trying to get it for free. The only other time that I've had an order cancel while I'm on my way to drop it off, some of you guys have seen. A while back. If you go on my channel and go down through the videos, if you look at the one that says something about Jesus Christ ordered Panda Express, I picked up an order and the name on there was Christ, and Christ canceled. I got like $50 worth of $50 worth of Panda Express food. I think I converted from you showing up in my suggested. Sapphire, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Appreciate it. That's right. Yesterday I had food and like 6 drinks. I had to drive and hold on to 2 drinks for like 9. Oh. Would you confront a customer who told DoorDash they didn't get their order from you? At this point, me specifically, no. I wouldn't do it either way, but having the YouTube channel, having my GoPro on me, if you want to say that I didn't deliver your food, you can go right ahead. There's plenty of you that will see that I did. Have you tried the Roadie app? It's a little helpful sometimes. I've been meaning to check it out. I've got it written down. I'm old school. I'll have a list. If I don't have it in writing in front of my face, it's too many crazy people these days. Just easier to submit a dispute. It is, to be honest. Cover your butt. If it's a handed customer, they want you to leave it at the door. For the love of God, send a text message, screenshot, showing where it was left at. Secured building, because one of the contract violations I've had was just somebody in a secured apartment building told me to contact them when I arrived, and I did. And they said that they didn't get their food, and I knew it was them because it was the only order from that restaurant that I'd received. In like 2 weeks. When are you gonna do an accept every order dash? Jerry, as soon as I find a good psychiatrist. No, I'm kidding. At some point I will do that. I will. I wear a GoPro now for hand to customers. You gotta cover your butts. It it's sad. It's sad that it's to this point. I think DoorDash has made me a better driver and a worse driver at the same time. You got to explain that one. I want to know. I want to know more. No, they'll give you a contract violation, but you can appeal them. Yeah, you can appeal them, and I had that one removed. The first one I ever got removed because DoorDash is able to see that you contacted them, and I just simply let them know. As per the instructions from the customer, it was a hand to customer secured building. You can see I called them, sent them a message, they responded, and I know it's them because it's the only order I've gotten from that restaurant in over 2 weeks. I had an order where the coworkers tried to take the order. I'm to the point I will still, even if it's a leave it door and you're just leaving it at somebody's office. No, I'm not going to do a whole pan out, getting other people in the picture, but I will set the order down next to like where they keep their business cards. I'll snap a picture of that. There's a record of it. I was there. I had an order where they, yeah. When I first started, I did all the orders that came to me. Found myself almost in Washington, D.C. Dang! You're refresh my memory. Where are you at? If you tell me you're in Nebraska and you dashed your way to D.C., I dashed my way to D.C., there's going to be something wrong. Yeah, see, that just makes you a good driver. You gotta be a little crazy. Northern Virginia. Okay, that's what I remember. I remember you saying Virginia. Uber Eats be like that, taking you on a grand tour of the region. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Now that would be a video, Sapphire. Uber yourself from Nebraska to DC. DC traffic is horrible. I want to go to DC if they'll let me in. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just want to go see the monuments and that. I don't really get either side of it. Why steal food if you're a dasher? Why try to get free food if you're a customer? Well, at that point, you're not a customer. You're a thief. But no, I get what you're saying. And exactly, what my first contract violation, I had like over 6,000 completed deliveries. Yes, I am such a patient thief that I'm going to wait until I have completed 6,137 deliveries before I decide to take somebody's food. How much sense does that make? Gotta go with the old school DC trick with the map on your windshield from your phone. All right. I used to ride here in Baltimore and end up in DC a lot. I'm sorry. No, no politics or religion. Susie, you're a thief at that point. Yes. Customers pay for things. Sapphire, I don't take other people's food, though it smells good. I know that's the biggest problem. If you don't eat before you go out on DoorDash, um, by the time you get done, or at least for me, I don't know what sounds good because everything smells so good. Uh, Christian Cody, appreciate it, brother. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. Sapphire, I did one day though. I had to take someone's food because I couldn't complete the delivery. Sapphire, that is. I've had that happen, and I even reached out to DoorDash and said, "Hey, I got a flat tire. I, although I didn't get you got the flat tire. I had a radiator hose, a coolant hose pop. I'm like, I can't. But if you can, this is my location. If you can send another DoorDash driver here, they can just pick up the order and carry it on." They're like, "No, we'll just contact the merchant and have them remake the order." So, some people food will have your car stinking. Yeah, you're not wrong. I picked up Long John Silver's a couple weeks ago, and my car smelled like nasty fish for about 2 hours. I love curry, but damn, it smells. Curry, yeah, it's amazing. I love curry. I love chicken curry. Half the time, I decide what I'm having for dinner based off of what I've picked up. Yeah, I don't grocery shop hungry either. I do that all the time. I'm in the store for 40 minutes and I pick up 3 things. Where are you at? I'm in Nebraska, if that's what you're asking. Are you a top dasher this month? I am. I have no idea how. In 1 week's time, my acceptance rate went from 78 down to 52, back up to 78. Scallops. Oh, scallops actually sound really good. I mean, you work for Hy-Vee indirectly. I do. I'd like at least a meal discount if that's at all possible. They do have some really good Chinese food. Anytime I pick up an awesome food, I'm just like, congrats on having good taste in this food. Yeah. And then you get some nasty smelling stuff that you end up handing to the customer, and you're not judging, but you're questioning. Oh, shipping around a lot. Kimmy, that just depends where you're at. Appreciate it, Sat. Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, where's everybody at? I know there's like 3 people from Nebraska, Maryland. All right, that shouldn't be too much. I know Virginia's in the house. Did you spend time in the Pacific Northwest? Yes, I was actually born out there. Susie, Seattle, Texas, New Mexico, Pennsylvania. This is always cool to me. So I appreciate you guys like playing along with this because this is just awesome. New Orleans. Like, don't worry, I'm not gonna like stalk anybody. Although New Orleans, I've always wanted to go there. Mason, Ohio, Northern Cincinnati. Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, Nebraska. Talon, remind me, what part of Nebraska? Or have we actually talked before? Georgia, San Diego. It's a one-of-a-kind place. That's why I want to go. Abstract here, the moon. Touche. Hastings. Okay. How is dashing there? Do you ever get up? Do you ever go north to Grand Island? North Carolina. I'm ready to like jump in the car and like dash across the greater 48. I'd have to hit up North Carolina and South Carolina because if I want any more tattoos, I gotta go where my buddy's at. Ellen, how are you? Vegas. I've always wanted to go to Vegas too. Omaha, Indiana. Yes, it's no good there. You could do a whole YouTube series on that. That's the plan. I got nothing holding me down here. Michigan, when you dash your way, that will be fun to watch. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I will probably take some time off when I get out there, but Michigan. Vegas is an experience, but not what it used to be. Make sure you come with a lot of money. Ellen, I do enough gambling with DoorDash. I probably won't gamble much there. Do you have mountains in Nebraska? No. No. Don't even have hills, really. Not even talking about gambling. Is the cost of living that bad? Or that high? Come to New Orleans. I will definitely have to make a trip to New Orleans. I've been told that is also an area that you do not want to advertise yourself as a tourist. Okay. I know somebody that lives outside of Vegas, around Henderson area. At least I think they still do. If you go to Vegas, just stay on the strip. LOL, don't go exploring. Okay, so with me flipping cards and that, I watch, there's a couple of channels I watch, and they had done a meetup in Vegas. And they went through, it's going to kill me now. Something city. It's going to kill me. $10-day trip to North Carolina in June, driving all the way, dashing all the way. Honestly, that's a great thing about being in the top dasher is you can dash whenever, wherever. So if you want to go on a road trip, You basically pay for your road trip as you go. All right, popping off in the comments now. Bullhead City. I'll go eat with him there. All right, where are we going to eat? I had a delivery today on the other side mountain and had no service to complete the delivery. Okay, Sat, you can. I know it's a little unconventional, but you don't need cell service to complete a delivery. You just need an internet connection. So if you're ever in an area, if there's, you can ask a customer. Be like, hey, no cell service. Odds are they probably know that they're not cell service. So just be like, hey, can I connect to your Wi-Fi so I can complete this trip? Just a thought. I love when DoorDash takes you out of the zone and tells you, yes, it's like, hey, be free, be free. Nope, not that free. Get back here. Abstract and you're still sitting in the hot spot. That's happened lately. That's happened a couple times. It's like you're outside of the zone. I'm in the middle of my zone. Nope, you're out of your zone. All right, we got about 12 minutes left. Any random questions? It's like DoorDash, you're drunk, go home. I know. It's DoorDash. Some days you're on DoorDash and you're like, I'm too sober for this. Another reason Top Dasher is good, you can just dash in that zone. Exactly. How was today? Steady. For Tuesday it was. I'm mostly basing it off of last Tuesday, which sucked. But I can't complain. Tuesdays are generally really, they're just, if it's a good Tuesday, I've broken $100 lately. Top Dasher is incoming for sure. Yes, Garbage Tuesday, Trash Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Got 39 people in here. How many hours were you out today? Today I was only out about 5.5. Mayberry, how's it going? Yeah, we've been on for a little while. On a little while longer. Was it? Follow them blindly. Do a multi-app. I do DoorDash and Uber Eats. Get more DoorDash orders. Uber Eats pay. Yeah. Honestly, I've usually got Instacart going. There's been, I've said it a few times before, but there's been days that I'll have DoorDash going and Uber Eats going, and I'll be getting nothing but DoorDash, and then like 3 hours later, I'll get an Uber Eats, and it's been so long I forgot that I even had the Uber Eats app going on or turned on. Susie. Multi-apping stresses me out. Initially, when I first started multi-apping, yes, it is. It can be a little frustrating. If you're able to multi-app like DoorDash or Uber Eats with Instacart, it's nice. I'm still on Instacart's wait list. Abstract, I'm still on Walmart Spark's wait list. I'm still trying to figure that out. They've told me that my login doesn't exist. Then I tried to create a new account and it says my email is already in use. So I haven't been able to get an answer about that yet. Because my email in your system or is it not? I did a pause one while I'm doing another. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Especially you being in Seattle. You got people stacked on top of people, stacked on top of people, stacked on top of an ocean. Just email Spark and be like, don't you know who I am? I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. That's my general answer to that. If you know the movie, let me know. Get an email address just for Spark. That's been my biggest hang up, Red 5, is I've got an email just for gig work. And I've got like 5 different emails. Tropic Thunder, that's right. Nikki, Spark will get to you. It took me over 4 months and I just randomly got an email that I was in. Okay. Well, hopefully. They sent me an email. McNo tippers. I love everybody. I'm glad I'm not the only one that uses the McPun when it comes to McDonald's. That's appreciated. Have you ever helped out another driver randomly? Yeah. Yeah, if you're in my market and basically just whatever you need within reason. I had a really nice chat a few months ago with another DoorDash driver at Mellow Mushroom. And she had a big order. There was still snow on the ground. And I asked her if she had a pizza bag. And she said that she did. She's been trying to get one, but hasn't had any luck. So I took one of the pizza bags that I got from Pizza Hut and I walked out with her and grabbed one out of my car and gave it to her. Well, I mean, besides helping us, if I help you guys, I mean, you guys help me, to be honest. Just being absolutely perfectly honest, you guys help me. There's days, as motivated as I seem, which I am like 98% of the time, you guys keep me motivated to get out there. I saw you tell a dasher the other day you should just unassign your order. Yeah, I've told a few drivers that as well. If I'm waiting for a long time and my order's the next one up, and some other dasher walks in, odds are they're probably going to wait as long as I have, if not longer. So might as well do somebody else a favor. Speaking of pizza bags, are they ever going to stop asking me to verify my pizza or my pizza bag with pics? No, no. Unfortunately, not. You think it could be something like your driver's license? One snap, I have a pizza bag. Um, yeah, I don't get the thought process on that. It's like, did you remember your pizza bag today? No, I left it at home in bed. It was tired. Yeah, it's in my car where it's always at. I've learned a lot from you in your videos because I'm super new to DoorDash, so I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate that, Matthew. I'm not really great at telling other people what to do. In fact, I suck at telling other people what to do. Uh, I'm more like lead by example, and if something works for you, um, I'm glad. Levitating elephant. I'm like, OMG, have you sent a million pics already? I know, it's like you're on. It's like you're messaging back and forth with DoorDash on Tinder. Are the shirts and stickers available yet? Yes, Red 5. Yes, they are. There's a link, or they're in the store tab, or they should be. We got the Decline It All shirts, Decline It All stickers. That's what she said, stickers. Probably gonna work on a couple others. If you guys have ideas, let me know. Your videos just make me think. Get to work, dude. Well, and I appreciate that, Abstract, because that's what I tell myself every day. I got all kinds of relatives that live in Nebraska. I'm sorry. No, it's actually it's the cost of living's decent. The people are generally nice. Even the idiots, they're nice. I love when DoorDash asks before. Did you remember to get gas? They stopped asking. They stopped asking me that. Just about the time I said in a video that Taco Bell was the only place you could still get gas for under $2. I need more caffeine is one of my favorite lines for you. You know what? I'm gonna make a mental note because that's actually that might be a funny sticker. I need more cap. Yeah. Oklahoma. Oh, so you've got the Oklahoma Nebraska rivalry. Okay. Yeah, I don't get asked anymore. True statement. Anyone else getting Barbie leg syndrome? Straw in bag stickers. That's right. Hashtag straw in the bag. I'm still pushing for that. Takes more time to tape it to the dang drink. And it's just that motion. Right in the bag. I appreciate the ride-alongs with no gimmicks or clickbait. I'm terrible at clickbait. Well, I could probably actually be pretty good. I was worried about today's today's title. Without being too clickbaity. Yes, hashtag straw in the bags. All right, I will work on those then. I'd rather see the straw because I don't trust the workers to give straws. I always get straws. Um, it depends on the restaurant. At least in my market, there's some restaurants that I will flat out. I will look at the employee dead in the eyes. You know, did you put the straw in the bag? And they'll say yes. And then I'll fill the bag, and about half the time they walk up and they're like, "Let me double check." Today's title almost got me. Almost. Yeah, I don't ever want to put out a clickbait title because that's not what I'm about. And that was the highlight of yesterday. Never seen another DoorDash driver get called out by a restaurant or a business going, "We're not letting you take orders anymore. I thought you were going to be accused of stealing or something." That if that kind of thing ever happens to me, I will say that in the title that I got accused. What was that? The guy the title was about doing. Uh, so basically, he had been there twice before picking up a DoorDash order. Um, Hy-Vee, a Hy-Vee employee had given him the order, and the customer reported that they never got the order. And it wasn't a one-time thing; it happened twice. Now, I've only had 2 contract violations in over 10,000 deliveries. Excuse me. So, is that Dasher that bad that he got accused of, or that he came across 2 scammers in the same day? Thinking. Uh, you're better off. Like, that's just it. I don't know what he was thinking. You don't know what when it if you want to steal an order from McDonald's, you kind of have an idea of what's going to be in there. There's either going to be burgers, McChickens, something. Grocery orders though, you don't know what's going to be in there. So free groceries probably. Well, yeah, but I had a grocery order today that out of the 15 items, there was 9 gallons of ice cream. What are you going to do with 9 gallons of ice cream? That dude literally never. Yeah, exactly. Abstract, have a great night. We'll see you in the comments, brother. Hope you have a good week. Be safe out there. Yes, Susie, 9 gallons. 6 of those were strawberry ice cream, which I like strawberry ice cream, but not that much. I had someone steal groceries off my porch. Her camera is so obvious too. That's what I'm talking about. There is no such thing as a smart criminal. Had so many high schoolers stealing Chipotle orders after lunchtime. Not just that, but construction workers too. I heard a couple guys doing construction that were hungry and didn't feel like ordering, so they just snagged what was on the shelf. I had an order once with 9 gallons of milk. I've had a similar order. But well, a year and a half ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, to Dunkin' Donuts. The order had to be split up. So I ordered 140 pounds of ice in bags. I had an 8 a.m. on Sunday for one pack. Oh. Yeah, Scrabble, nothing amazes me anymore. For the most part. Amarillo, Texas. How have you been live 92 minutes? Susie, I've been live for 2 hours. Wow. We've been on for 2 hours. Oh my god. All right, a couple more. Good company. Yes, you guys are absolutely awesome. The Dollar General order before that, literally the only thing that ordered was a pregnancy test. I'm like, really? Yes, I've had one of those, just a pregnancy test. The irony was they asked me to leave it at the back door. There's an order for 9 that shows up on ship for Myers for 99 gallons of milk. Wow. A milk bar? People are out ordering single bananas and paying $8 for them. Yes, I had. We had one the other day. I was like, there's no way that they wanted a single banana. They wanted 4. So, or they wanted one bunch, not just one. It was a hand to customer because it was an alcohol order, and I asked her, and she said yes. I just wanted one. So there are people out there that will order one banana. Michelle, have a great night. Good to see you. Thank you for sticking around. See you in next Tuesday in the live. Who buys wine from Walgreens? I don't buy wine, period. Have you ever been stopped by a bail bondsman asking questions? No. Matthew, have a great night. Appreciate you hanging out. Oh, yes. Have you ever traveled out of the state you were living? Yes, I've been to quite a few states. Not as far as like DoorDash goes. I did after a drop off. What? I did after a drop off and was confused. By a bail bondsman? I would have said my safe word's pineapple juice. If you guys have seen that video. If you haven't, go check it out. All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. How is Zach doing? Zach is awesome. I'm trying to figure out something to do for Zach. Ran into him the other day. He's not an Xbox or a PlayStation guy. He's old school. He likes that Nintendo Wii. Susie, have a great night. Appreciate you hanging out. Levitating Elephant, have a great day tomorrow. Hope you have a great week. Let me know when you find out because I have the same problem with sparring. I will keep you updated on that as soon as I hear something from Spark. So, all right, guys. We will be back next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. Same bat time, same bat channel. Anyone delivering Plan B, I hurry to deliver them. And don't forget to spay and neuter your fellow humans. Dave, appreciate it. Have a great night. Take him to a lunch and ball game. Jennifer, that's a great idea. We'll talk more in the comments this week. JD Wicks, have a great night. Jennifer, have a great night. All right. See you guys tomorrow's video. Oh, camera's on this side now.